Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you're having a good morning. So we've come to the end of the week. This is 3rd of July. We'll start off our analysis with a chart on our screen, GBP USD. So far what I want to say here is that this is a sell. If you check the daily chart, you can see that we are actually having a bearish pin bar candle. This pin bar here, you see that the price went as high as this point, it went as high as this point, but ended up closing below. So this pin bar simply means that possibly we could be heading to the lower side, and we expect price to proceed much lower up to the point where we have this level. So expect a continuation up to 1.22890. If the price comes up to this point, then this is the best place you want to exit from. As it is now, we are still into a sell. We are still into a sell position. We expect that sell first of all to take price to this point, where if it breaks below, the next best place we want to wait for it is around 1.2399. So as it is now, we are into a sell. We expect more movements from the lower side up to around 1.23999. So the next chart we'll look at is Euro USD, and this chart you can see we already have a sell position which we took yesterday. We have this trend line here from the top. We also have another trend line from the bottom. So if you are looking for a trade on this pair, you could have taken a sell yesterday, but still expect price to proceed to the lower side. Expect it to go up to the support at the bottom, this supportive trend line. So as it is now, expect more movements to the lower side. Expect price to proceed perfectly up to the trend line we have at the bottom. So the next chart is USD-JPY. On this chart alone, there's nothing much to be added, except the fact that we still expect some movements to the upper side. Look at this trend line, the one at the top, and then also look at the one from the bottom. So this was the best place to buy from, sell from, sorry. This was the correct place to buy from. So should the price get to any of these levels, either above, below, or from the top, then these are the places where we want to trade from. So as it is now, expect a sell from the top or a buy from the bottom. If the price breaks any of these levels, then we expect a move up to the top, up to this level. This level if it breaks above, and the other level if it breaks below. So the next chart we want to look at is SP500 here. SP500, we've gone up to the tip of the previous week's highest high. This is the previous week's highest high. The price has basically gone up to that point. So this is the correct place you want to sell from. If you're looking at this chart now, you should be able to pick a sell position. Expect that sell to take us up to maybe the opening of the pin bar candle. So if the candle can close above, that is if it closes above the open of this red candle, we may expect a move to the upper side, most probably up to this point, up to this resistance here. So if the current candle closes above the opening price of the previous week's candle, then that will mean somehow we are heading to the upper side. As it is now, we are still outside, we are flat. We expected a sell, that sell has not done anything. Instead the price has pulled back up. So expect either a bearish, then we do expect a continuation to the lower side. Is Brent oil. So Brent oil, so far the price is heading to the upper side continuously. Just look at what happens here from this point. The price opened around this level, it went high, came and closed somewhere here above. The next week it opened there and came and closed above. Then this week it opened, closed below. Then the next week it opened here, closed above, it closed below. We expect this to close above definitely. So it looks like it's alternating. When there's a close below, the next one we close above. When there's a close, like in this case there's a close below, we ended up closing above. When there's a close below, we expect a close above. So in this case, expect a continuation upwards up to this level, 43.822. So that's what we are waiting for. We expect that move to the upper side up to the level which I've mentioned. So the next chart we look at gold. So this is how gold looks. Gold is somehow upwards. Gold is upwards. After the break above this, we had a resistance, there's that gap above. The price is continuing to the upper side. So this means we are still upwards. As long as the price is held above this point, 1751.14, 1747.52, we expect a move to the upper side. So simply wait for some pullbacks, wait for price to pull back so that you can pick low risk buy position. Ultimately, we expect price to hit a new high by the end of this week or next month. By the end of this month, we do expect price to hit a higher than the high which we've seen this month. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's session. We'll meet again on Monday the 7th. Thank you. See you.